Hi, welcome back to day 2 of WWT's Cisco Live Shorts. I'm Rebecca Morrison, joined here by Rita Younger. We're on day 2 of Cisco. We've walked some more steps. We've networked with some more people. Maybe not as much pep in our step today, but we're really excited to be here and discuss all things hybrid cloud. So Rita, going back to my trusty note cards for our audience who watched yesterday. According to my notes, your job title is Solution Manager of Hybrid Cloud for Global Engineering at Worldwide Technology. I'm going to have you tell me a little bit about that in a minute or so. But also on my note card, I see that you're a Cisco Champion. I actually put an exclamation point behind that, so I want to hear more about that as well. And like with our previous interviewees, Nick and Kate, we discussed their platform contributions. So the platform is wwt.com, for those of you not familiar, where we have labs, articles, case studies, videos, news, everything in one spot, wwt.com. According to my notes, last count, you have 19 total formal platform contributions, which includes 10 articles, 5 videos. I guess we're adding to your video count now with this one. So thank you for doing that. Can you tell me a little bit about your job and what being a Cisco Champion is?
Sure.
Thanks.
As a solution manager for hybrid cloud, what I'm looking at is solutions, full solutions, not just point products for on-prem, also for carrier-neutral facilities or cloud edge, as well as the public cloud platforms. So instead of just showcasing just one technology, we're looking at the full solution. And most companies are already in a hybrid cloud world. They're using public cloud as well as on-premise. So we want to make sure that any of those moves to public cloud are done so thoughtfully. Now, everything's not moving to public cloud.
Right.
A lot of it is still staying on-prem, but being able to tie that all together as one fabric is really, really important. And having that smooth transition to that hybrid world, very important as well.
Gotcha. And so how does being a Cisco Champion benefit our customers as you're helping them through their cloud conversations?
Yeah, Cisco Champions is a program that you can apply for. We have a couple people at WWT who are Cisco Champions.
All right.
And basically it's a community of people who are engineers. We also do a lot of blogging, writing articles. We get pre-release information about products, and we get to give a lot of feedback to Cisco about their products.
All right, so inside scoop.
Inside scoop is exactly right. At Cisco Live, we do behind-the-scenes tours and have our own lounge area. So
sounds like a great networking opportunity.
Oh, great networking opportunity. And as a matter of fact, one of my fellow champions is now a WWT employee.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So my next card is, tell us a little bit about yourself. How long have you been in the industry, Rita?
I'm showing my age, but I have been a network engineer for over 30 years. So my true passion is really to get the underrepresented in this field. And if you look around Cisco Live, you can still see there's a lot underrepresented. To get them interested in technology. So whether it's through mentoring or public speaking, to kind of encourage them, because it's a great career and I want to see more of the underrepresented.
Gotcha. And maybe some parenting has influenced some of our next generation of tech champs?
Yes, as a matter of fact, my son is a security engineer at WWT.
Awesome.
And my daughter is an SE at Cisco.
Okay, so well done. You've done a nice job with that.
How I got them interested is as soon as they were 21, I had them come to Cisco Live on a guest pass. And they just had that burning passion for it.
Well, that's awesome. It's a good tip. It's a good tip.
I say everyone buy your kid a guest pass.
Awesome. That's great. So moving on to card number 2 here. Which keynotes, sessions, or announcements have you attended thus far that have gotten you excited? Or what do you see upcoming on the agenda that you're really keen to hear about?
Nexus Cloud. Definitely. So Nexus Dashboard's an on-prem solution for day 2 operations, which provides visibility, ease of troubleshooting, things like that, for your on-prem Nexus, even if it's multiple data centers. So whether it's ACI, DCNM, whatever it happens to be.
Okay.
The new version, Nexus Cloud, it doesn't have complete feature parity, but it's a software as a service solution. So if you think about what's going on with the chip shortage right now and shipping hardware, you can have pretty close to the same functionality as software as a service. And the nice thing about that is you don't have to have the on-prem hardware.
Gotcha.
Now, scalability, when it releases in October, it's not going to support a whole lot of switches, but I talked to the BU yesterday, the engineers, and they are planning on scaling that up pretty rapidly.
Oh, well, that's awesome. Do you anticipate that perhaps being available in our ATC labs for customers to tinker with down the line?
We're already beta testing it right now.
Of course.
and then the early field trial. So we actually gave feedback to Cisco on what the user interface should look like. So, one of my favorite parts of the job is we get to have some input on the technology.
That's fantastic. And for those of you unfamiliar, ATC is our Advanced Technology Center. It is a physical space in St. Louis at our global headquarters, but it is also available online at wwt.com, where our customers and clients and partners and anyone can go in and take sign up for labs and all that. So that's awesome. Challenge Labs in our booth. You have any familiarity with those?
I am very familiar with them, but I haven't done them.
Yeah.
I kind of wish I would have done one early before Cisco Live with Nick. So yeah, I may get around to doing that.
Yeah, well, I haven't been there today, but the computers have been full yesterday, so that's really great. So can you tell us what you think is important, in addition to what you've already shared? Can you tell us what you think is important for our customers to know from news coming out of Cisco Live, especially given your area of Cisco, or expertise as a Cisco champion?
Moving to SaaS models, I think, is really, really important. So we're seeing the same thing. It was announced as well that Catalyst is being Moroccofied, if you could say it that way. But one thing I wanted to mention about the platform, I taught for Cisco Advanced Services for many years. I taught data center security all over the world. And those classes, they're expensive, very difficult to update. People had to travel for them. Our labs, we call them labs, but really they are on-demand self-service tutorials. You can do them at your own pace, and they're absolutely free. So the incredible value, and having two kids who were recently in college, I can tell you what they were learning, in IT in college was not really relevant, but put them on the platform and they could learn so much. I say, got college kids, neighbors, get them on the platform and let them learn.
That's awesome. Lots of resources available across all of our different areas of tech expertise at WWT. Okay, well, you kind of answered my next question. Is there anything on our ATC platform you would recommend? Our labs.
Absolutely, and I would say the ACI labs, there's 4 different labs. They're marked as modules. Excellent, excellent labs. All the automation labs, if you want to learn something about DevNet, the automation lab's phenomenal. There's Kubernetes labs. There's just, everything new. And what's great is we keep this up to date. It doesn't get stagnant. We have a whole team. That's all they do is build labs.
And and labs and even our articles and our case studies, constant additions to the platform. So there's always something new. As someone who has to look for those resources and share them out with our internal community, there's a lot on there, which is fantastic. It's wonderful. Well, as we're kind of wrapping up here, is there anything that we didn't discuss that you want our audience to know, that you feel like your colleagues who weren't able to make it to Cisco Live should know about the event here?
Yeah, I think one of the most important things about the event is the networking, of course, but also the energy that you get from it, from being with people who are also involved in technology. And every time I come, that energy, it stays around for months. So kind of that passion for technology and my particular interest for the underrepresented. I would say come to Cisco Live if you can, absolutely.
It's a great adrenaline boost.
And the WWT party was amazing.
Of course. We were very grateful for our customers who showed up, and we were able to interact with them. And we hope that they also visit us in our booth
Yes.
as well. So
the booth's been packed.
it's been, yes, it has been packed, which is fantastic. So,
Yeah, and it's a great booth too.
yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we have a ton of experts and they're kind of rotating through in cycles. So any area of tech you want to discuss,
I'll be in the
covered.
booth Thursday.
She'll be in the booth Thursday, folks. So appreciate you taking the time. I know you're super busy. You're off to your next meeting after this, so I appreciate you coming. And can you let our audience know your Twitter handle so they can follow you on Twitter?
Yes, please follow me. I am at SDN_girl with a capital G. I guess I could be hybrid girl now.
Well, you know, you could be.
Yeah.
Something to think about. Maybe you can add a hashtag.
Yeah, maybe, maybe I can create a second one.
Fantastic. Well, again, thanks for joining us, Rita, and we appreciate it. And thanks for you all for tuning in.
Thank you.